Good evening, guys. My bad. I'm sorry. I've been kind of under the weather because my daughter loves to get me sick. Kids love to touch everything, and even when they wash their hands, they got to touch their face first. God. But anyways, I am here. I'm gonna start doing these a little more frequently because I got a lot of things on my mind, and people have been encouraging me to make a podcast about simple thoughts that be occurring that make sense to me, and maybe other people feel like it makes sense to them. But anyways, I didn't mention in the last one, but if you like any of the thoughts I've shared or expressed, leave a cash app. My cash app is actually the name on the screen. Please like, share, and subscribe, and let me know how you feel about what I'm gonna say. Tonight's topic is no more one-sided friendships. That's what I know the title is different than, but that's what's gonna be. No more one-sided friendships. Um, I feel like as a grown woman that I'm 35 years old and I had the time to really carefully reflect on my relationships. Honestly, I feel like even with the people that I'm no longer friends with and the people that I am friends with, I can still take value in the people that I'm not friends with because they have a lot of things that, I look for in a friend, but they didn't make the cut because we just didn't get along. It doesn't have anything to do with the person necessarily on why a friendship doesn't work. Because I know some people that I just decided not to continue with, and it has nothing to do with them necessarily. It has to do with our energy together. That it just wasn't productive, right? So yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry, I muted myself. But um, basically, in a nutshell, I feel like the reason why I bring up old friends is because I could appreciate the people that I let go of because these people were a part of my life at one point and at a time of which their friendships were teaching me things about myself through being friends with those people. And although those lessons are expired, those people's personalities don't just expire, like they are who they are. They probably have changed in some aspect, but for the most part, those were some solid people in their own respect. It's just that our energy didn't match. So I bring this up to say this. In my current life, I feel like I look at friendships a lot differently. I look at friendships as what can you give me and what can I give you? And is what we're giving to each other beneficial? And if so, how can it be used in a tangible way that can be higher vibrational and ascend us even higher as people? So if I'm giving, and let's say for instance, a lot of my friends are my clients, and they say I come to you for readings because I feel like you keep it 100 and you'll tell me the truth no matter what. And I might have a client that, they give a listening ear, when I want to tell them something and I want to share something about my own life because it's a two-way street and they're completely listening, they're listening to what I have to say. It's a relationship where, we're building somewhere because I don't do readings like everybody else. I don't just say, here you're reading by. Like I actually have a relationship with a lot of my clients because I feel like in order for us to build together, we got to kind of keep in touch. And I'm just not with the phony shit. So no more one-sided friendships comes from people in my life that have access to me that swear up and down that we are as close as we could possibly be, but we are further apart than ever. What do I mean by that? I feel like there are people in my life that when I look at the things that I offer to them and the things that they give to me, it don't reciprocate, it don't equal, it don't break down, it don't none of that, it don't figure or fact. And I'm just like, huh. And it comes to a point when I do an audit on my relationships and you don't have any, I won't say you want anything to give, but the things that you have to offer me no longer support my journey and where I'm going. And I can't learn anything from this relationship other than the old lessons that it's like playing an old video game. You beat it already. It's nothing else to really get from the situation other than let me beat it this way. You're still gonna win. Like you already won. And I don't mean to equivocate people with like games, although some people do play games. I mean to say like people, you come into people's lives for a reason. And when that reason is exhausted, then that lesson is over, and then you can kind of move on to the next person. And excuse me. And most likely, the reason why you've run out of things to gain from this person is because the relationship has ran its course. You learned all you could learn from them. And I mean, you can still teach if they still need you. That depends on your standing with that person. But essentially, like, it's all you can't really give to a situation if you've gotten all you can get. It's important and imperative to move on. Can you imagine if you didn't have any beef with your teacher, but you passed your college classes, and it's like the teacher got mad at you for not for wanting to leave and go to the next round of classes? Like, motherfucker, I have to go to the next round so that I can be able to learn something, and I can be able to go to the next class and the next class so I can become a major in my field. And I feel like people look at people separating from other people as you're saying that I'm not good enough or whatever I have going on, respectfully, is remedial or it's of no use to you. And it's not in a negative way to say it's kind of true, but it's like people are have seasons in your life. And if even the roots in your life, if they pretty much gave as much as they can to a dead tree or a dead situation, they are no good to that tree anyway, even if they're healthy roots. I'm not saying that, of course, a dead tree, dead roots, but I'm just saying, like, there's nothing these roots can do. So sometimes people need to look at situations as sometimes friendships need to end, but it's not necessarily a negative thing. It's because that person has outgrown you. You've outgrown them, or maybe you didn't. But I always heard this saying that if you are hanging out with people and everybody can come to you and you can't never come to them, then that's a sign that you're in the wrong group, because everybody's supposed to be able to give something. So I'm done with one-sided friendships. I'm done with, and I want to be specific. I do not mind, as a spiritualist or as a person, if you need something from me and I outgrew you and our relationship is completely harmonious. It's just that I can't get the needs I need from our friendship to be reciprocal. If I'm giving you help, wisdom, or any type of benefit, I will still be accessible to you because I want to see you win for real. But when we got people in our lives that they don't come with that energy, they come with negativity, drama, pointing the fingers, gaslit energy, and it's just like downplaying you, your role, and everything. No, those motherfuckers gotta go. You can no longer have anything from our table. There's no food on the table. There's nothing for you here to take from this situation because you literally are depleting me, and I don't even have anything to take from you because we just said that you have nothing to offer me of benefit. So not only are you tearing me down, you take it from me. No, motherfucker, absolutely not. I have a situation in my life where, and I'm not going to even go into really big detail, where I feel like I can't be myself with a particular person in my life without them feeling as if it's an attack on them when I simply say the truth. And I've learned that it's not me in that situation, it is that person, and they are not meant to be my friend. Because if I can't tell you the truth, and every time I say something to you, it irritates you, aggravates you, or frustrates you, then we're not friends. If you literally, if your house on fire and I give you a bottle of Evian and you mad because the water gonna cause smoke, not worried about me trying to care about your burning ass house, then I don't want to be your friend. Because you're complaining about my solution like you got any other motherfucking better solution. And if you ain't got no motherfucking better solution, then I got a bigger question to you. What the fuck are you doing complaining to me about what the fuck I come up with when you don't have shit to offer yourself? That's the part that blow me. So I said no ass, no fucking one-sided relationships. It's come to a point where if I feel that I cannot get nothing from this relationship that's going to make me a better person, essentially, and you here and you can't give me nothing, and you negative, and you disrespectful, and you downplay shit, no, bitch, you gotta go. You are of no value to me. And I'm not gonna sit here and let you accumulate space, time, and energy in my shit when you have no value in my shit. And it's hard. It may hurt people to fucking hear that, but it's like you don't give a fuck when you intrusive on my space, my energy, my time. You didn't get no motherfucking fuck. So me either. I don't give a fuck either. So no more one-sided friendships. I remember me giving advice to people in tight situations. And these people, instead of them saying, thank you, I'm glad I didn't get in that situation because that would have fucked my life up for the worse. Sit there and tell me that I'm causing the problem. But I'm not the one making the fucking choices because I'm not in your seat. I don't drive your car called life, my dear. I can't make your decisions for you. So if you're fucking Tyrone and he's running you off a cliff, bitch, what the fuck can I do? I'm not in the passenger seat. I didn't get in the fucking car with this nigga. I didn't. You did. If I tell you a motherfucking reading about you getting in a car and run off the fucking cliff, who are you really mad at? Are you mad at the driver? Your situation that you fucking picked. Or are you really mad at me? You mad at yourself. But you want to gaslight it and turn around on me. Y'all don't need no motherfucking fake ass one-sided friends. No, no. If you are the kind of person, because everybody don't end up being this way. People do grow up. If you come to a point in your life where you have finally, after all the fucking shit that you put someone else through that helped you out in your situation, and was, at least I won't say that, maybe they were frustrated with dealing with you or not, right? But if they stuck around and you got your shit together, right? I commend you. But how you get your shit together is how I look at you to let me know if you are going in a direction I'm going in, so that we can reignite this friendship, because I do believe that friendships can be recycled. If it was not of use earlier, people change and relationships change with those situations. Cool. Here's my problem. My motherfucking problem is, if that friendship can change, that's great. But what made that person evolve? If you, let's go back to the car reference. If the motherfucker that drove you off the cliff was the one that woke you up, I'm glad, sis. I'm glad that that motherfucker was the one to wake you up from a negative situation that you was about to hit, that everybody told you not to go to. Here's my thing. Why did it take you and this motherfucker to make you wake up? Why is it that no one, it's like your friend's word don't mean shit. Then what the fuck am I your friend for? If everything I tell you irritates you, you don't listen, and then you want to come back and tell me, hey, you know what? I've grown up. I'm a different person now. And now I became a new person because of, it's all because of this other person. And you're like, wait a minute, what about my contribution? Oh yeah, you too. Oh, okay. No, I don't. I don't trust your growth and process because it's dependent on someone else. I'm not saying that I wouldn't trust it was depending on me either. But the same person that drove you to the shit, if they didn't get no fucking healing either, then how can I trust that shit? Nah, 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 nah. I can't. I also look at the stability of a person. I'm not saying that everybody is stable, but if you're in a situation that's always quicksand, I don't want to build with you because my shit gonna fall too. So no more one-sided friendships. I can't drown myself to save you. I can't. And I won't do it. I refuse to. No more one-sided friendships. And I feel like, can I be real with you? I feel like people don't know how to be friends. People don't know how to be friends. People don't know how to legitimately be friends. I feel like my realest friendships are with people who don't allow relationships to define them to the point that they lose their identity. And I've been there. And I pull myself back out of it. It's a constant battle for myself. And I always check myself. I'm not saying that I'm above any other woman, but it's like to the point that if you, as soon as you get in a relationship, that relationship consumes you. That's all you are. And you can't see nothing outside of that relationship, and then you abandon everything and everyone for that person. And then when that person doesn't hold you up, doesn't shine you up, doesn't place you in the proper respect, then you want to go back to the same friends. I got problems with them people too. No fake friends, no one-sided friendships. If you can't keep it consistent when you got your boyfriend, your husband, your girlfriend, your wife, and you can't keep it consistent when you were single, don't call me. I'm not your friend. Because go call that motherfucker. Because I feel like you're not going to use me. You're not going to play with my emotions and then invest in me when it's inconvenient for you. I'm not going to be on call. I'm not working. I'm not getting paid. A friendship is a thankless job. Like, I choose to be your friend. I choose to want to invest in you. Like, you choose to want to invest in me. Nah. So, no more fake ass friendships. I'm done being friends with women who can't accept criticism and they tear you down when you try to help them with their truth. And then they see their actions, and that's cool, but the way they got it to that conclusion is kind of questionable. I'm done being friends with people who are unevolved and they don't know where they're going, and they want me to invest in them and pull me down and all the shit I got going on that I may or may not have going on and fuck up my shit. No. I'm done investing and pulling energy into people who don't invest and pull energy into me. And I'm sitting here doing the most, right? I'm doing the fucking most to make sure you straight. But when it comes to the other fucking flip side, I can't rely on you for a motherfucking thing. No, no more fake one-sided friendships. I'm not doing that. If you in a relationship and you are not consistent with your friends and you put your man above everybody, and people got to come and schedule around you because you always with this motherfucker. No, I'm good. I don't want to be bothered. So I know it's gonna be some trigger people. Don't call my phone and ask me, is it you? Because I'm gonna tell you, yes, bitch, it is you. And stop calling my phone. Because if you knew it wasn't you, you wouldn't ask me. If you know it's you and you didn't ask me, that should be a cue for you to get your life together and fix whatever problems that you know you have that makes you want to come after this live and come hit me up and be like, well, damn. Because most times, 9 times out of 10, I already fucking told you what the fuck I said. You just wasn't listening because I didn't have a nigga's voice. If I had a peen and a bald head and some swag, I bet you would listen. But since I don't got that shit for you, it don't matter. Or because I don't have no good news for you, it don't matter. Like, nah, fuck all that shit. I can't be friends with bitches I can't be real with. If I can't tell you, hey, bitch, that dress is ugly as fuck, without you being upset, girl, we don't need to be friends. I'm good. I don't want no. I don't, just leave me alone. I don't want nothing from you. You're not the kind of woman I want to be friends with. Like, every time I have an issue, no, you're never around, or you are, but it's always some. You're not really invested, man. Whatever. I'm gonna start matching bitches' energy this year. You better not give me shit, cause you're gonna get it right back. I'm tired. I'm not doing this no more with y'all. This ain't got to do with everybody, so I don't want anybody to feel attacked. If the shoe fit, wear a Cinderella. All I'm sitting here saying, and I've been saying, is no more one-sided friendships. So if you don't want to be one-sided, it's time to figure out ways you can be of assistance and contribute to someone else's life if they're making your life comfortable and easy. What are you giving back? Are you selfish? Do you look at the situation as this person complaining? Or are you looking at them like, damn, they really want a lot from me because they're giving a lot to me, and it makes it only right to want to give to someone that selflessly gives to you without any hesitation when they could give to something else. But again, motherfuckers always be in their feelings. They only care about themselves, and they can only look past their own ego because they so right. That's how you know motherfucker ain't really healed. The moment you tell a motherfucker some shit that they don't want to hear, you tell a motherfucker how you feel for real and how they hurt you and what they did to you and how it you learn from the situation, and they triggered by your fucking lesson from them, and they mad because you felt a certain way, bitch. Fuck you and fuck that friendship, bitch. Kiss my ass. You ain't friends with me. We ain't friends. Now, if I can't be real with you, and not if I can't tell you what the fuck I learned from the situations we've been with, man, kiss my ass. We not friends. And no more fucking fake friendships. Y'all have a good night.